Hey, what's up guys? Dan here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about traffic source matchmaking. I don't know, it sounds fancy, but the idea is very simple. Not every offer fits every type of traffic. And one of the fastest ways to burn budget in affiliate marketing is to take a good offer, put it into the wrong format or traffic flow, and then blame the offer, the network, or the creative. But sometimes the real problem is much simpler. The offer and the traffic just don't match. So in this video, I want to break down how to think about offer to traffic fit inside HilltopAds. Which offers usually need high volume traffic, which ones need a softer user journey, which ones need visual engagement, and how to choose the right ad format before you start spending serious money. And of course, if you want to test different traffic formats with us, the link to register on HilltopAds is in the description. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with the biggest mistake. A lot of advertisers ask, what is the best traffic source right now? But that question is too broad. The better question is, what traffic format or traffic flow fits this offer, this funnel, this geo, and this KPI? Because a betting offer, a dating offer, a utility app, a sweepstakes offer, and an e-commerce product do not need the same user behavior. Some offers need volume and fast testing. Some need softer first touch. Some need a visual engagement. Some need repeated exposure. And some works better when the user already has a reason to click. So instead of thinking best traffic, think best match. The mindset alone can save you a lot of budget. Let's start with Popunder. Popunder is usually a strong match, the strongest match for offers that can handle volume, direct response, and fast testing. In this format, users land on a full page, which gives you space to show the offer, explain the benefit, and push the user toward action. This is why Popunder can work well with verticals like iGaming, dating, sweepstakes, VPNs, utilities, mobile apps, and some e-commerce flows, as well as non-mainstream offers like games, live chats, and adult dating. But there's one important condition. Your landing page or pre-lander has to do its job quickly. With Popunder traffic, you don't have forever to convince the user. The page should be clear, fast, mobile-friendly, and direct. The user needs to understand what the offer is and why they should continue. If your offer has a simple action, a strong hook, and a landing page that converts fast, Popunder can be a very powerful traffic match. Now let's talk about in-page. In-page traffic is usually better when you want a less aggressive user experience. It can work well when the offer needs a softer touch but still has a clear call to action. This can be useful for dating apps, sweepstakes, lead gen, some finance flows, subscription offers, and products where the user needs a little curiosity before clicking. The advantage is that in-page feels more native to the browsing experience. You see, it doesn't hit the user as hard as a full-page format, but it can create cleaner engagement if the message is right. So, if your offer needs some curiosity, a short message, and a quick click, in-page can be a good fit. But again, the creative matters a lot. A weak text or generic call to action will not do much. You need to test angles, messages, and geo-specific wording. Video vest is a different game. Video vest can be powerful when your offer needs emotion, demonstration, or a stronger first impression. If the user needs to see the product, understand the experience, or feel the benefit, video can help. This can work well for mobile apps, games, entertainment, e-commerce products, dating, education, and some subscription services. But Video Vest also asks more from you. You need a good creative, a clear story, and a strong first few seconds. If the video is boring or too slow or unclear, users will not wait. So Video Vest is not just more premium traffic. It is a format that needs better creative preparation. If your product can be shown visually and the benefit is easy to understand through motion, Video Vest can be a strong match. Banners are often underestimated because people only look at CTR. But banner traffic can make sense and does make sense when your goal is visibility, repeated exposure, and a calmer user experience. These can be useful for brand-friendly offers, e-commerce, finance, apps, software, or offers where users may need to see the message more than once before they act. The challenge is banner blindness. Users see many banners every day, so your creative has to be clear and simple. A banner should not try to explain everything. It should give one message, one visual idea, and one clear reason to click. So banners are not always the fastest format for aggressive conversion, but they can work well when the offer benefits from recognition and steady exposure. Here's a simple way to think about matching. If the offer is simple, direct, and needs volume, test Popunder. I think that's the best format, to be honest with you. If the offer needs curiosity, a softer first touch, and a short message, test InPage. If the offer needs emotion, demonstration, or a stronger first impression, check VideoVest. If the offer needs visibility, recognition, and repeated exposure, test banners. Of course, these are not fixed rules. They are starting points. The real answer always comes from testing. Format can look perfect on paper, but your data will show what actually works for your offer, geo, funnel, and KPI. At HilltopAds, we give advertisers different formats to test, including Popunder, InPage, VideoVest, and banners. You also get targeting, post-back tracking, CPA goal, statistics, blacklists, whitelists, and manager support. That matters because offer to traffic feed is not something you guess once and forget. You test, you compare, you cut what does not work, you scale what shows potential, and if you are not sure which format fits your offer, talk to your manager. Tell us your vertical, your geo, payout funnel, budget, tracking setup, and target KPI. The more context we have, the better we can help you choose the realistic starting point. So, what's the main takeaway? There are no magic traffic format that can work for every offer. The real skill is matchmaking. You need to match the offer with the user mindset, the ad format, the funnel, the geo, and the KPI. When the match is wrong, even a good offer can fail. But when the match is right, testing becomes cleaner, optimization becomes easier, and scaling becomes much more realistic. So if you want to test different traffic formats and find the right match for your offer, register on HilltopAds using the link in the description. Set up your tracking, launch your test, compare the data, and build your campaign around what actually works. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and tell us in the comments which offer vertical you want us to break down next. Thank you for watching, and see you online.